Yes, back here with my lovely lady. What is sex like for straight couples? And you know, since we are a couple, why you make that face?
I didn't know what we were reacting to.
Yeah, man. So since we are a couple, we're gonna see how other couples feel and what is sex like for them. Cause we don't do that, but you know, cause we
waiting to marriage,
and we don't do those type of things. All right. So kids, if you're watching, yeah.
Oh, what is your favorite position? Oh, easy. 3, 2, 1. From the
Reverse
back.
cowgirl.
What are these things they're talking about?
I don't know, I guess like positions that people do during
Like work
sex.
positions?
No, I think during sex, probably. From the back. I don't know what
How long into your relationship did you wait to have sex? So like 3 hours?
I'll let you answer first because your answer is always wrong.
In my head, it was 3 days. 3 days, but 3 times that we hung out.
Look like?
Who?
What's that rapper name? That rapper with the long hair that rock. I'll put a picture up.
The kid made that song.
3 times that we hung out.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I think it was a month. Our relationship, we took really seriously that we should learn to love each other first before having sex, not making sex the reason why we're in love with each other.
Well, we still haven't. We are waiting until marriage.
When we first began.
Like us. Oh my God.
Talking or began dating, we both knew immediately that that's where we stood.
I am lucky to find someone who was also willing to wait.
Do you use any toys? If so, which ones?
Vibrators, collar, my favorite.
I really want him to learn how to, you know, like tie me up and rope.
If I had known like that was gonna be part of my journey, I probably would have joined the Boy Scouts or something, you know?
We're fine with using them, but we don't need more spice. I think that would be a lot.
It would
be a lot.
We don't use any toys?
I would say I'm old-fashioned. I'm all for it if you feel good and that helps. So if anyone could maybe sponsor us.
Personally, I would be open to it in the future, but I think in the beginning, like, I want to try it natural in a sense.
Did you ever have periods of low desire or less sex? And how did you get through those or bounce back?
I think we're currently on now.
Yeah.
We've been together 2 years actually, and we celebrated by moving in together.
I did realize that after we've moved in, we've had a lot less sex.
I noticed that too, but we've been really busy. Furniture.
The guy said that, he's like, yeah, man, because when I moved in, it's like, you know, what's going on? What's the issue? You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to be the other way around.
Exactly. It's crazy, man. Wow.
Finals, planning vacations. You look sad.
So I'll text him in the morning time, even though he's in the bed right next to me. Normally like the cat emoji or like something, just letting him know like I want some.
You know, making me feel wanted and I'll, you know, return the favor, make her feel wanted, and you know, just building up the anticipation throughout the day, throughout the week.
I had a low sex drive when Shan was pregnant, and it wasn't because I didn't desire you.
What'd you say?
I don't think I would ever just want to see you masturbating.
What is that?
You know, masturbation.
I don't know what that is.
We're limited in the type of sex that we could have at that time. Although we still had sex, it wasn't like it was in the past.
Yes, but I think a rule that we set really early on, which I don't know if we ever verbalized, but I don't ever turn you down and you don't ever turn me down.
Yeah.
Even during pregnancy sex, when I knew that you weren't enthusiastic, if I came on to you, you would still be like, oh, okay, like, you know?
I didn't do it like that.
Not like that, but...
I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's healthy. Because it's not wanted. You know what I'm saying? You know how girls today, some like with that Me Too movement, they be like, just because they said yes, they still feel like it's still the R word, sexual assault.
Yeah.
So
I think it still is too. Like if you don't want to have sex with your partner is pushing that on you, and you don't want to do it, but you do it because you feel like you have to, because that's your partner, No, I don't think that's okay.
Exactly.
Here's the fact, if you look at the problems that 99% of men are actually going through right now, this is literally what their computer's flooded with every single night. And then this is what's right next to their nightstand every single night.
We get it. We get it.
What is your favorite position?
Guys, don't watch those things, okay? Don't watch those things. It'll only take you down a pit where you cannot escape.
It's not good for your health.
You know, I'm not speaking from experience, you know what I'm saying? But hey, let's keep going. The video.
Oh, wait. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. From the
Reverse
back.
cowgirl.
3, 2, 1. Doggy.
Doggy.
You on top?
What did you say?
You on top.
We Googled up what is the laziest sex position.
And
so
it
we
was
all
the
have-
one that we do all the time. And we're like, wow, we
are
are really lazy.
Do you ever have the desire to have sex with someone else?
I do. I think we all do, but we just never
What
act
did you just
upon.
say?
He desires to have sex with somebody else.
I wonder who it is.
Maybe like a celebrity.
Interesting.
I guess like a fantasy. I don't know.
What would you answer if in the future for when we do actually do the thing? What would you say about that? Don't answer it. It's okay. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
No, not at all.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The desire, for sure. If anyone answers that question otherwise, they're lying.
We had a period where we like got rid of our urges and we allowed each other to like talk to other people, but only through texting. Because if everything's just online, it's not really real. It's just for fun. And then
And I like that about us because the whole thing is all about compromises.
We're always compromising. We meet in the middle a lot. Yes.
Okay.
It sounds like every one of these couples are some swingers. You know what I'm saying? I like swinging. I used to swing recess time. Man, I used to do backflips off the swing. It was crazy,
I used to
bro.
jump off.
For real. I remember one time I did that and my shirt got caught on, right? So you know I ain't had no extra shirt, so I had to finish the rest of the school day with that ripped shirt.
What grade was this?
Like 5th grade.
The things you don't like that you've never told your partner.
I personally don't like when something is over exaggerated. Maybe comments about like size or comments about like how something feels. I like it to be, for me, it's a very honest process.
No, we have this thing where he gets too into it, too excited, and I don't quite get there because he does.
He's pretty quick.
That's a diss.
That is
That's
a diss.
a diss.
That's a diss. At least they're honest.
I'm wait till everybody else get done, then I'm gonna answer.
You know, he finishes his work first, and he does a good job at like making sure I'm satisfied too.
I may get up and leave, or like randomly.
Yeah,
like if we like finish like one round or something, I may go get some water or something, and then I may end up walking past the TV and like.
Yeah, because you said you had what now? Was it?
ADD.
Yeah, he has ADD.
I look at sex as like a marathon, not necessarily a sprint. And so I look at it as like you can pause and stop. So like I may pause here, pick it right back up a few minutes later.
I be wanting to go all night long. I'm like, there is no timeouts, coach.
No pause.
You should have got water before you started.
How long does sex normally last?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna answer that. The question was what you specifically like about your partner, right?
I guess.
So my biggest thing is this is terrible, and no boyfriend should ever have to deal with this. All right. She won't watch Avatar: The Last Airbender with me, and I don't like that. Or she don't even like anime like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't like anime at all.
It's great. Y'all hear that?
And what?
It's terrible.
Wait, let me say mine.
Oh, okay.
I don't like how messy you can be.
What do you mean?
I mean, on a good day, yes, 10 minutes, or maybe more sometimes.
We don't do foreplay.
We just normally
straight to the point. Done.
He normally gives me a good 30 minutes.
And I also would say it depends on if she have been drinking or not, or we have been drinking.
Yeah.
So like, if it's wine, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But
What you trying to say?
3, 2, 1.
15.
37 minutes.
37 minutes?
I think so. We actually have a video of us having sex. Let's see how long it is.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna see the time code. Oh, it's only 13:43.
But I think we stopped recording.
Okay, so then if you add that plus the 20 minutes, we're right on time.
You
Oh my God.
Do you both finish every time? I finish every time.
You do. You know what? You have.
He makes sure I finish every single time first. Like, he makes sure I'm taken care of, and then he worries about himself. So I appreciate that.
Yes. Yes. That's something that was not prioritized with me and something that he does a really good job of making sure. It's really unfortunate, though, that in a straight couple relationship, the female typically always has to finish first. It's just constantly, okay, let's like get you off and then you get to go kind of thing.
My best orgasm is yet to come. And I feel like only I can give it to me. It's just not, it's nothing about him. It's just my body, and it's incredible. It's so difficult for me to.
She always tells me how and this way and do that way, but then
just
sometimes
doesn't work.
it doesn't work, or I get, you know, too into it, and then I feel like bad sometimes too, because I feel like I'm selfish in that part.
Even like when I'm just doing it to myself, I feel shameful when I hit orgasm, and it's just like a natural feeling that today I still don't understand why.
What?
Do you care if your partner watches porn?
This is literally what their computer's flooded with every single night. And then this is what's right next to their nightstand every single night.
I do. Personally, I don't think it is okay to watch. It would definitely hinder our relationship and our connection, especially since we haven't had sex. I want to be the only woman that he looks at, you know?
From everything that we know about porn and any study done, I don't see any healthy benefits to it.
I don't care if she watches porn. I enjoy watching porn together. It's pretty fun.
Seriously, some people need it.
Yeah, we both watch porn.
Yeah. We even show each other the porn to watch. Like, did you see this one?
I don't understand the stigma behind it too, because it's just like everyone watches it.
I feel like porn often can be just used as a tool to like fix a problem or a stress or something to be integrated into your life that has nothing to really do with sexual like.
See, they just focusing on the positive parts, you know what I'm saying? There can be negative parts. Don't let people fool you, all right? There can be negative parts, all right?
Satisfaction, it's more of just something to do to feel different. I've struggled with that my whole life, is using things to feel better instead of actually dealing with whatever the problem is at hand.
Are you comfortable with me? Okay, so there was a period where he was single for like a year and a half, and I guess that's where his porn addiction came in.
My sex drive is pretty high, I must say. Yeah, it just happened, and then that's, but I don't watch that much anymore.
This one day I was going through his phone, and like, I saw that like porn, and I was like, did you download this? That was when I was like, tell me about this. Like, he's been having that same problem for like a whole year, and then at that time I felt like, oh, okay, so I've been with you for a whole year, and somehow I didn't know about this. I didn't feel like he was cheating on me on any kind. I don't think that watching porn means cheating. I just feel like
You think watching porn is cheating?
I feel like for certain people.
What?
It depends on the people. It depends on your partner. If you know that your partner feels uncomfortable with you doing it because of the sexual activities that's going on outside of you and them, then it would be cheating. But if your partner is okay with it,
that's not cheating.
It depends on the partner.
You know, that's like a thing now where people take words that have been in the dictionary and they want to make new meanings to the words that's already been made. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. You're not physically interacting.
But you're having.
Let me finish. Listen, you know how like that's like you're not physically interacting with that thing. They don't even know you're watching them. First of all, that's a thing. Like I don't know. That's.
You know, some people get off from just watching porn, and like imagine you're with somebody and they're like, my partner gets off to watching pornography the same way he gets off to having intercourse with me, and I feel like I don't want my partner to feel that way because I only wanted to be with me.
You know, and because it made me feel like, oh, am I not giving you enough? I wasn't completely happy about it. But after we communicate, we're fine now. So, yeah.
See, does your partner's body count matter to you? Why and why not? No, it doesn't matter to me.
Definitely when we were dating, there were a lot of people, especially people who didn't know us, that would like to assume that I was dating him for money. My mom even thought I was dating him for money.
Anyways, you know, our body counts don't really matter. It don't bother us because we both got 0, so.
When he opened up to me, I didn't realize like how many people he has experience with, which it didn't bother me because he was really transparent about it when I asked.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, we never talked about it.
Yeah.
I actually am attracted to a woman with experience. And for me, I have no room to shame because my body count is something.
Yeah. Why Jared laughed is because he lied to me about his partners. So he told me, I think he said 7.
No one should believe anybody that says 7.
Well, I did.
That's just not a right number.
And then this year, for the first time, he was like, you know it's not 7, right? And I was like, no, I didn't. I don't know. I don't care. But I was just like, why would you lie about that?
There's so much pressure about body count. And I think when you have a high body count, there's like a stigma that gets placed on you, maybe rightfully so. But I didn't want that to interfere with what we had going on.
I talk about sex for a living. Why would I, of all people, be like, oh, you've had sex with double digits?
Well, you made such a big deal about it being 7.
Because it was crazy.
Such a big deal.
I'm talking. So, and we've had this conversation before where it was like, I don't know, over 100 for your body count, probably?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Something like that.
So he's been sober for 7 years, going on 8, and so a lot of it was like, I don't know what you're doing, you know, like you're fucked up, I'm fucked up kind of situation.
At least half I can't even like really recall the names and stuff.
I mean, it may have bothered me in the beginning, not for like, oh, this is how many people's lives you've been a part of, but more so of like, I felt out-experienced kind of thing.
I struggle with emotional connection in sex, and that is one thing that actually, I don't even think I've told it to you, but that has been, I can't compare anything. Yeah, I can't compare anything to the way that I feel with you emotionally in sex. I just can't.
All right, what does consent look like for you two?
Communication.
Communication.
Just being open with each other and what we like and don't like. You know, in the middle of it, I'll ask if like everything's, you know, like, oh, is this still fine? Like, are you okay? Yeah.
He'll ask me if I want to use toys or anything. He'll check in with me, see if my legs are hurting or anything, or if my back's okay. So he checks in with me a lot.
Consent should always be present. Just because you're in a long-term committed relationship doesn't mean you won't have to ask the other person if they're okay anymore. I would say it's the most important thing about sex. Yeah.
That's something that I wish I was, I've been raped twice, and both those situations were in relationships, which is really rare. And what happens is that, what you realize is that like consent is not just a one-time thing. Consent continues. Like, he asks for consent every single time throughout the entire process of it, which is something I've never had before. That's a really, really cool thing to happen, and it makes me feel really validated and really good, especially after sex. It's like, he does a really good job of just making you feel safe. And I wish like all guys knew that. I wish all guys were just taught that. So I'm really thankful that he's there and he relearned and retaught and all that. Yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
Wow.
I love that.
Guys. Guys. That's it for that video. How do you feel about that video? Short answer.
I love that video so much.
It was cool.
I love it. So much education.
It was cool. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? But dang, they some freaks, man. It's crazy. I don't know. I didn't know what they were talking about. But anyways, man, if you watch the video, you know what to do. Leave a like. Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the Ultra Squad. All right? Okay? We out. I gotta go because I said we gotta go.